Guys, it is finally time to read Manacled by Sen Lin Yu. So, if you don't know from the title and the thumbnail, this is going to be a manacled reading vlog. This book is like 1,000 pages long and it is on my October TBR, so I need to read it. I'm so excited. This has been based on the Harry Potter world, but in this book, Harry Potter is actually dead. Voldemort won the war. So that is what the plot of this book is. So the main female character is Hermione Granger, and she has been sent to the High Reeve because some of her memories are missing. So the High Reeve is going to find out what the missing memories are, and she's going to be into a breeding program and stuff like that. So excited to read this book. I will give you updates as I read this book. People have given this book like 5-6 stars, and this is actually a fan fiction. I have this book downloaded on my Kindle for like 3 years. I am finally getting to it, and I don't know any rules of fan fiction or stuff like that. So I am not actively recommending this book. I am just telling you my experience as I'm reading it. So yeah, and I have not actually bought this book after it was traditionally published. As I said, it has been on my Kindle for like 3 years. So excited to start reading Manacled by Sen Lin Yu, and I'll update you once I'm like 20-ish% of the way through the book. Let's read the first line of the book together, okay? How many chapters are there? There are many flashback chapters, that is what I'm seeing. There are 77 chapters in this book. I got the audiobook from like Spotify. So excited to listen to the audiobook too. Okay. This book has been like traditionally published by the name of Alchemized. This is the cover of Alchemized. I also want to read the traditionally published version, but I want to read Manacled first. So yeah, and this is a Hermione fanfiction, okay, and Draco Malfoy and Hermione Granger. As I said, Hermione is the main character, and the High Reeve, the person whose house she's sent to because she's like a member of the Order of the Phoenix, the people who opposed Voldemort. So she has been sent to the High Reeve. So, you know. So the first line is, Hermione had long given up hope of seeing in the darkness. So excited to start reading this book. And yeah, that's all for right now. I will update you once I'm like, let's see. I will update you once I'm like on chapter 15, because that is 13% of the way through the book, and 13, lucky number, you know. If you know, you know. And now back to the point, I'll get started with reading Manacled, and I will update you once I'm like 13% of the way through the book. And yeah, that's all for right now.
I wonder if I changed my number, would you wanna know? It's the coldest kind of comfort that we could talk but we don't. We spent summer swimming in a sunset haze, technicolor, crazy how fast it fades. Can't call you up when it's late at night, can't call it love but at least we tried. Can't call you a friend when I'm in my head on a downhill dive. Can't call you cruel for changing your mind. I still can't call it a waste of time. I don't know what to call you.
I'm currently on chapter 16. I am how many pages of the way through the book? I don't know, but I estimate I'm like 150, because this book is 1,000 pages long, and I can't see the page numbers in this book. I can just see the location. So I'm absolutely obsessed with the book. I can't put the book down. It is so addictive. And the copy of Manacled that I have, it has kind of like diagrams of the characters and photos of the characters. Let me show you one if I can find one. This is a diagram or illustrated picture of Hermione and Draco. I don't know if you can see it, but so pretty. Then another is on page 1, actually location 1570, or illustration of Harry and Hermione. So good. So as I said, Hermione has lost her memories, so Voldemort has sent Hermione to the High Reeve. who is actually Draco Malfoy, and now he's trying to figure out why Hermione has kind of like blocked her memories because the war has been lost. What does she have to hide? And that is what is going on. I am absolutely loving it. I don't know. I like Draco. I don't know how people love him, but I guess we'll see. I'm so excited. I'm only 15% of the way through the book, so I still have 75%, no, 85% of the book to read. So I'm very excited, and I will update you when I'm like 30 to 40% of the way through the book, I think. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. And I'll get to reading. I absolutely love Hermione as a character. She's me in a different format. So yeah, very excited to continue reading. And Harry Potter is dead. Hermione is not dead. Harry is dead. Ron is dead. Ginny is dead. Every one of my favorite characters from the original Harry Potter series dead. So this is obviously a fan fiction. This is not exactly the work that J.K. Rowling has wrote. And I just want to tell you that because I'm reading a Harry Potter fan fiction, I don't support J.K. Rowling. I don't support the things she has said or done, but nevertheless, I'll continue reading Manacled, and I will update you once I'm like 40-30%.
If I can't call you mine, is it miscommunication? Silence in between. One more awkward conversation where we don't say what we mean. We've been distant, waiting on the ice to break. Can we fix this if we get out of our own way? Can't call you up when it's late at night.
Okay guys, I'm 41% of the way through Manacled. I'm on chapter 39, flashback 14. Absolutely loving the book. I have like tagged many pages on my Kindle that I want to talk to you about. So good. Some people think that this book is slow paced. I don't know why, but I'm not thinking that at all. I have to like force myself to stop reading this book. I have to study because my exam is on Monday. So what I'm doing is like I'm reading one chapter of this book, then I have to memorize one chapter of my studies. So I'm forcing myself to stop reading this book. It is very hard. I'm absolutely obsessed with Draco. I'm absolutely obsessed with Hermione. I love her with everything in me. She is amazing. I absolutely love her. She's so badass. Okay, so now let's talk about a few things that I wanted to talk about. Yeah, I know that makes sense. Okay, I have so many. The way that Harry, Ron and Hermione have been like parting from each other, the way that Harry and Ron have been making a duo without Hermione, it hurts so much. And on chapter, I don't remember, let me see which chapter. On chapter 25 and 24, I had like tears in my eyes because of something that was happening. I did not expect tears this fast, this early on in the book. I was like lying in my bed, I was reading, and I was not filming because I was sleeping. So I had tears in my eyes. I don't know why I had tears so early on in the book, you know. Yeah. Okay, so now we are in the flashback chapters and there are some conversations. Okay, so this is a spoiler, so skip to this part if you don't want to hear about it. So there are some conversations that Draco and Hermione are having in the flashbacks that they had in the first few chapters where there were no flashbacks when she was like in the High Reeves house, and they were having the same conversations. And the fact that Draco remembered that they had all of those conversations before, and the fact that he must have been in pain, I just want to give him a hug. And he's the definition of morally grey. Like all the other men try to think they're morally grey, but he is the definition of morally grey, you know. But the banter is bantering. Senlin Yu's writing style is absolutely phenomenal. This does not feel like a fan fiction book. This feels like actually it is a book, but her writing is so amazing. I just love her writing. It is very poetic and I just love her writing very much. I'm already connected to to the characters, and I've read like 41% of the way through the book, so like 400 something pages, and it does not even feel like 400 pages. It feels like 100 pages. So that says something. Okay, and Hermione wants to get some books. So where does she goes? The Wizarding World didn't have what she needed. She made her way to the nearest Waterstones. If you don't know, Waterstones is a bookstore in London, and I want to visit London so badly, and I want to go to Waterstones, and the fact that it is mentioned here, I just absolutely love it. Malfoy always comes for me. Malfoy always comes for me. My favorite quote in the book so far. So, so, so good. Yeah, so that's all I have to talk to you right now. I should hate him, but I don't. This book is very, very, very dark. Definitely check your trigger warnings if you plan to read this book. But if you feel like you are not triggered easily, or if you have never been triggered, don't check it, because the trigger warnings do give spoilers for the book. And yeah, that's all for right now. I will update you once I'm like 65% of the way through the book. And yeah, that's all for right now.
Love, but at least we tried. Can't call you a friend when I'm in my head on a downhill dive.
You are like a rose in a graveyard. I wonder what you could have turned into without the war. I died dead, R.I.P. me. You are like a rose in a graveyard. Malfoy always comes for me was my favorite quote till now. But now this has definitely overtaken it. You are like a rose in a graveyard. The man is spewing poetry. And the sadness behind it. Oh my god. Okay.
Are you cruel for changing your mind? I still can't call it a waste of time. I don't know what to call you if I can't call you mine.
Okay guys, I'm on chapter 56 of Manacled. I'm in flashback 31, April 2003. 63% of the way through the book, and I did some math to know how many pages through the book I am. I searched how many pages this book is, which is like 1080 something pages, and then I multiplied it with the percentage and divided by, I calculated it, and let me see how many pages through I am, okay? So I'm 680 pages of the way through the book. There have been so many moments where I just want to cry, but I can't. This book is ruining my life. Okay, so I kind of don't like Harry in this book, and I'm not at all bashing this book, because why would I be bashing this book? Okay, it is amazing, phenomenal, definitely giving me 5-star vibes. Okay, so now let's talk about where did I last update you. I don't hate Hermione. I absolutely love her as a character in this book too. But some of the decisions she's making, thinking about Harry and Ron, I agree with what she is going through, because if I had been going through that, I would have made the same decision. But the way that she's prioritizing them over Draco, and when she shouldn't, because they don't actually really care about her, it just hurts. I hate Kingsley and Moody so much, and we are getting so much background information of Draco, what he went through, all the things that happened in the present chapters. We are getting why they happened, the conversations that they had and stuff like that. Yeah. Okay, spoiler, skip to this part. She put a stone in his heart just so she could save him. And the stone is the heart of Isis, and it is so valuable. She had it for Harry, but she used it to save Draco. So safe to say, I'm absolutely loving the book. Definitely giving me 5-star feelings. I just want to know how they lost the war, what happened. Um, and yeah, that's my thoughts. Definitely recommend this book. Actually, it's a fan fiction, so I don't know if you can recommend it. I don't know fan fiction etiquette, but yeah, I am really enjoying this book, even though it's ruining my mood, but I'm loving it. So I'll get to reading. I'm 63% of the way through the book now. So I will get to reading and I will update you once I'm like 75-80% of the way through the book. And yeah, that's all for right now. I still have 7 flashback chapters to read before I can go to the present timeline. So yeah, I'll update you once I'm like 80% of the way through the book. And that's all for right now.
Can't call you up when it's late at night. Can't call it love, but at least we try. Can't call you a friend when I'm in my head on a downhill dive. Can't call you cruel for changing your mind. I still can't call it a waste of time.
Okay guys, I am 90% of the way through Manacled. I am on chapter, 73. There are only 77 chapters in this book, so like 4 chapters left and I still have 10% to read. So excited to get to it, but I have been procrastinating reading this book because it is making me kind of emotional and I don't know if there is going to be a happy ending. So I'm hesitant to continue reading it, even though I'm absolutely loving it, so good. But I thought after the flashback chapters would have been over, everything would have been like perfect. I was sorely mistaken. I don't have any other thoughts. I love Snape and yeah, things happen. Oh my god. Yeah, that's all I have to update till now. I'll show you me reading the last like 2-3 chapters, and yeah, that's all for right now. I love Draco, I love Hermione. It is making me emotional and my head is hurting so bad, but yeah, that's all for right now. I'll update you once I'm done with the book. And yeah, I don't know if you can see me clearly, but I'm currently reading epilogue 2 of Manacled. I only have 26 minutes left in the book, so let's read it together. Chills, chills, literal chills. Can you see the chills, guys? God, I don't know if you can see it, but she was a non-active member of the Order of the Phoenix and did not fight. The Hogwarts Trio, Christmas 2002. Harry Potter with friends Ron Weasley, C. Weasley, Ron, Chapter 7, and Muggle Born Witch, Hermione Granger. Granger left England at the start of the Second Wizarding War to study healing abroad. She survived the war but died during imprisonment. While a surrogate in the repopulation program, she was a non-active member of the Order of the Phoenix and did not fight. The last line makes me so angry because she did everything. She fought so much, and this history book says that she did not fight. Yeah, false. So yeah, definitely 5 stars. I can't give it anything less. God. Guys, do you know the feeling when you finish a 5 star, 6 star book and you just feel empty? I feel like that and I don't want to read ever again. Yeah, that's what I'm feeling right now. She was a non-active member of the Order of the Phoenix and did not fight. So guys, it's finally time for the final review of Manacled. As you saw, I just finished the book. I absolutely loved this book. The last line made me very angry. This was so good. It is very dark. It is very heart wrenching. You just need to check your trigger warnings before you read this. I need an Aurora and James book now. But this was so good. Oh my god, this is definitely one of my favorite books of the whole year. Definitely in my top 5. Okay, I want to read you some quotes. When I read the last line, I got chills. I think you saw it, I showed you. But god damn. One time Aurora and James were fighting. Aurora hit James on the head with a book because he ripped her book. I laughed so hard at that. And I did not know I don't even know why I was crying. Something happy was going on and I was crying and I'm obsessed with this book. It is so good. I'm definitely going to be reading Alchemized, even though I think the story would be probably similar and many of the quotes are similar, but I'm definitely going to be reading it. 5 stars for this book. I love it very much. So yeah, my head is hurting so bad. I definitely know I won't be able to stop thinking about this book for the next year. I immediately want to reread it, even though I obviously won't. But yeah, that's all for today's video. Comment a witch emoji to let me know that you watched till the end of the video. And if you want to comment something else, let me know if you have read Manacled and what are your thoughts on it, or if you think Alchemized is better than Manacled or vice versa. And yeah, that's all for today's video. If you have stuck till the end, I love you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye. I love you all.